Alright. Let's see. Alright, my mic sounds good. According to the things. Alright. Now we go back to Toliol. Chips ahoy! Welcome back, Magnarmus. You'll be happy to know the guard remains on high alert in the event any echoes appear in Yamatel. As of now, there have been no reported sightings. We did, however, recently receive a missive from Kikwazana. He's finished conducting his test with Prisha and requests an audience, but Fool Jaja has already left to meet with him. I can only assume you wish to be present to hear the results, so I would suggest you make for the outskirts at once. Forgot to turn on my own air sign. Alright. Thank you all for coming. So what have you learned? After a thorough examination of Prisha and Alzal, we discovered that Spit it out already. You've made your point that we're not really living. How bad could it be? Yes, as you say, you are indeed artificial life forms, each possessed of an electrode core. Were said cores to be damaged, it would become increasingly difficult to maintain your form, until eventually you dissipate. This much you already know. And what is the present state of said cores? While Alzal's course shows signs of wear, there is no significant damage. I don't expect it will break apart anytime soon. Prisha's core, on the other hand, is, well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you hadn't already blinked out of existence. We used all the electro tricks we had to mend the worst of the cracks. But it has been mended, yes? Her core should hold itself together, so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all it would take for it all to fall to pieces. I'll be fine, I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have left to do, right? And I couldn't imagine going on without you. We are comrades born of memories from the same home. After all, even if those I can recall are few and far between. Ah, that's right. You're always so quick to share what you do recall. It's easy to overlook how much you've forgotten. Yes, Bakul Jaja is right here. What is it? There's been an attack in Mamook. Strange creatures the Landsguard are unable to identify. An attack? Echoes in all likelihood. These sentries will need reinforcements. Let's hurry. And runs off. And everyone runs off. Tamamook. Sometimes you gotta laugh at the bigotry there, and sometimes you gotta walk away. Oh yeah, that's... Let me take away the Discord notifications. There we go. There was a story in there about, like, a rough healer. Bugul Jaja! Ah! You've brought the others with you! You've all done well to hold the line. Snakes. Ananta. So you've seen this manner of creature before, not here in Taral, surely. But how or why would they find their way here? Oh wait, there you go. There's your answer. They were fake. Snicks. As Patriot says, Snicks. Echoes. So that other world is home to these Ananta as well? I remember these fiends. In Vanadil we called them Lamie. Their cunning is matched only by their ferocity. But thankfully not cunning or ferocious enough to overcome our Landsguard. The situation is a little more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Allow me to explain. We were standing guard when an army of these snake creatures appeared as if out of nowhere, surrounding us in an instant. Their numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack any further, they could have easily overpowered us and besieged Mamook. Just as all hope seemed lost, a strange mage arrived. Barely a child, judging by her size, and felled an army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we could so much as ask her name or offer thanks. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were describing cryo. But are her magics that destructive? we also retrieve this letter from the enemy's remains. Dearest champion, it is with great pleasure that I inform you a vessel for the king has at last been chosen. To that end, I have sent forth this celebratory military procession. I hope that it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juneau for the coming coronation ceremony. Invited? It's as if he was planning to release more echoes than should we refuse. There are continued skirmishes to the south even as we speak, but I fear it's simply a battle of attrition. Well, I'd love to be the one that gives Cyril Jaja a sound thrashing. My place is with the Lance Guard. You seem to have a knack for passing on information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return. Right, then let's go kick Shirilja's scaly arse. Don't forget what Kikwazana said. If it looks like things are taking a turn for the worse, get out of there. Still have the car on from Ray Street. Gonna change the sound to it. Gonna change it out for... where is it? I have to say now. Look, another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut to the chase and get straight to the fighting. Perhaps, but Cyrilja struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk. Ah, there he is. So someone did force their way in. I assumed you lot had simply grown impatient. Thieves, then? No, such a feat is beyond petty bandits. Wandering Yachtel. I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Whoever they are, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain. Enough with all the prattling. You're clearly no match for Magnarmus, so why not just turn yourself into the Lance Guard? Did you not read my letter? I found a vessel worthy of our one true king. He who first incited conflict in the lands of Vanadil. This adventure has no chance against such a primordial being. Very good, Cyrilja. Finally, we will have the power we need to rule. Rule Vanadil, yes. But we have need of subjects in this world. But have we need subjects in this world? Or should we simply slaughter them all? So long as we draw breath, you will not bring harm to this world or any other. I thought you might say as much. I'd expect nothing less from a man who's... perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, Magnarmus, never fear. When my echoes have finished with these appetizers, I've no doubt they will take their time on their main dish. So let us not waste any more time. To commemorate this auspicious occasion and the coming of our king, a veritable feast of powerful foes awaits. I should hope you all survive long enough to grovel at the feet of our new ruler. And away they go. That bastard didn't even acknowledge I was here. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he never forgets this face or my fists. You'll be doing no such thing, or have you already forgotten Kick was on his warning? Leave this fight to us, please. Fine, but don't you go and do anything reckless, you hear me? And third walk now accessible. Oh, alright. Yep, gotcha. See if anyone else is. Nope. Alright. The third walk. What, on Dynamis? Or are you saying they're here? Okay. Yep. Just hang out in Gridania and queue for it then. Finder, third walk. Let's punch it. Alright, it claims less than 5 minutes. Oh, damn. Quick. This might be a short stream. Oh, were you hoping to do the, redeem? Probably should have already swapped my armor. The other two tanks can run ahead. I'll off tank. That's what a Dark Knight's gonna be anyway.
Do a barrel roll!
Of course. The barrel roll. That needs to die real quick.
What echoes has Sir Eldred conjured this time, I wonder?
Oh, my lamp is messed up. Alright. I'll fix that.
A great star tree. This must
Welcome
be Windust
to Crazy
Walls.
Dave's Jungle Cruise.
What's this? More vermin come to play? I'll put you down without delay.
A renowned wizard and demon of the Federation. How has he conjured such a terrible echo?
Oh, triple tank stack.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power. Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay.
Looks like yours good. Yep. Figured that out.
Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
Have care. There's no telling what shall conjure next. Fear will not survive this without powerful healing magics.
It's going.
The comrade is down. We mustn't give up. Quickly, someone revive them.
For my next feat, let's turn up the heat.
What a witch.
I'm no saint, so don't expect restraint.
She just keeps talking in rhymes.
My patience is through, and now so are you. Very well.
Got her half dead.
Is everyone all right?
No matter where you run, I'll still have my fun.
I
you but give
expected.
up now?
Ouch. Push me off the levels, I guess. That's a good way to defeat me. I didn't know how far I was gonna slide.
Your offenses demand consequences.
Now that I know how this works.
Too slow, I fear. You never stood a chance, my dear. I shall snap your flame out. Another swift rout.
She was a doll.
You've proven a match for my magic doll. Perhaps you have merit after all.
Oh no. Is it gonna talk through the whole dungeon? Am I just gonna deal with rhymes?
Tana. This looks like Artogan.
Elderly is under attack! The enemy has breached the Baron's defense line! They march on the Imperial capital!
The city has been besieged. Make ready. The enemy will soon be upon us.
The enemy will soon be upon us.
Reinforcements! Now the fight begins in earnest.
Look at all these adorable two legs. Come, dance with me, mortals.
Their leader has finally shown himself. Relja hiding? Are these not the undersea ruins of Al-Zadar? It can't be. The light divinity!
Alexander resurrected.
Alexander, the weak shall be beholded. The defiled shall be judged.
Lucas.
Alexander, so we meet again.
Yes. It's like the third time in this game. Beat him.
Shall be cleansed by righteous fire.
Oh no, he's turning.
Is it an echo can match the resilience of Alexander?
Offer thy worship, I shall burn away thy transgressions. My divine flames shall melt thy flesh, sear thy bones, unshackle thy soul. The day arise, my radiance shall guide thee.
Yeah, 2 stacks so far. Thanks. We'll see about the not dying thing. We'll see.
I am immutable, indestructible.
Is this one of those hide behind things? Or, nope, DPSG.
I'd expect nothing less of such a day.
Oh, it's got a barrier.
Wish for eternity, yearn for immortality. Sense thy transience, know thy insignificance.
Still standing in the face of his judgment. Well done. The comrade is down. Someone revive them. If Alexander cannot stop us, I say we press on. The Garden of Ruhmet. And that means...
That means... We're supposed to separate these guys? Well, this thing seems to be dying. There's gotta be something else to this. No? Okay.
That's the last of them. There is no foe Sorelja can
phase,
conjure
alright.
that I have not already vanquished. The Twilight God? Here? Sorelja, you bastard. You'll pay dearly for this. We stand now before the very Father of creation. Hold nothing back.
Who calleth my name?
What in the world?
It's okay.
The emptiness threatens to spread.
The reign of twilight is inevitable.
Looks like it's gonna shoot inside this one. It's gonna shoot outside this.
Unto them my essence.
Bring it. Thank you. I'll smack you back for that one.
Thine arrogant heart shall be mine.
The darkness. It's growing. This place has been swallowed by the emptiness. Darkness of man's heart made manifest. once more. So long as I hold faith in my comrades and they in me, darkness shall find no purchase in my heart.
Darkness.
It's taking the darkness into itself.
Our farewell shall be forever.
The Twilight God could never. What has Serelja done?
Desire for the emptiness.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Not having that difficult of a time with
Hunger for the end of mortality.
Careful, lest the darkness take you.
O star, descend from the heavens. I beseech thee. Her fate decided.
A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Desire for the emptiness.
A truly mighty blow. The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed. be done with Sir Elja and his schemes. Our journey's end awaits, and with luck, a new beginning.
Wheel. Dragon. Monk gloves. Samurai.
Shinryu, the divine dragon that brought ruin to Vanadil's twin.
So, World Destroyer wouldn't be an exaggeration for this one. Well, that's just one.
That's how that works. This is...
That looked like it hurt. Hang in there. Never thought I'd see a god that give Ramaki a run for his money.
Ramakia assumed this form after its resurrection. I suppose you would have no way of knowing. Shinryu has already brought ruin to one world. We cannot let it come to another.
Not a chance. Let's take this thing scaly
Our
off.
head. He's dead. You got the tank buster because I went down at the wrong moment.
What the hell was that?
That just hurt a lot. Still alive though.
Has Sir Elja finally prepared the vessel for his king?
Did he just...
You will have done well, Sir Elja. This
you worry about me, Krish. I'll see this adventure to its conclusion.
Face the king's judgment. It is absolute! I will not be denied!
Oh no! Someone's down! Can anyone revive them?
It is absolute!
Mighty blow! The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed!
Blah-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. There's the coin. Alright, sword. And like all the coins I need. Well, almost. I need one more to sell. But ooh, an emote. Need. Nope. Alright, got a piece of gear this week. You weren't supposed to be here. What, miss out on all the fun? My gut told me something was wrong, so I leapt through the portal. Next thing I knew, I found you on the ground and a giant dragon looming over our heads. I know I'm pushing my luck, but I'm glad I was able to help. Indeed you did. In fact, I dare say your presence is what turned the tide in our favor. My king, no, how could this happen? You had the perfect vessel, the power of a god at your command. If it was perfect, then why did their corpses not lay at my feet? I need a new vessel, a stronger vessel. Shinryu only came to be when Prometheus, the Twilight God, sought greater power. It slew their world's greatest champion and brought ruin to the world. To find a stronger vessel will be no easy feat. What in the hell are you talking about? Prometheus didn't slay anyone. Quite the opposite. In fact, I was there. Your victory over Prometheus alongside your adventure companion was but one of countless possibilities. Like Shinryu and the death of Vana'diel's twin. How can you be so certain? The battle against Shinryu, seeing you there, it all came back to me. Both memories of a world where heroes prevail over Prometheus, and another where you alone survived an encounter with Shinryu. Preposterous, I know, yet now it all makes sense. I finally remember who I am, what I am. The memories that echo within that rift between worlds, from past and future alike, from adventurers of our world and those not of our own, somehow intertwined and coalesced into the man you see who stands before you. Meaning you share the memories of my friend too. Well, that explains how you remember so much about me. We are not to be ignored. Cyrilja, quickly! I need healing before it's too late. I need more. This place it's vanishing. And we're back. Looks like we're back in Juneau. No. It can't end like this. I won't let it. I need only return to the Walk of Echoes to find another world. Another champion worthy of my cause. Where do you think you're going? You're finished, Cyrilja. Oh. But is he finished? Oh, for a second there I thought she was giant. Cyrilja may have gotten away, but he has clearly grown desperate. Best we hurry back to Bakuljaja and consider how best we track the fiend down before he has time to recover. Alright, Arin, thank you for joining. upgrade my gear, and then actually, let me talk to him first. I'll accept the quest. Let us return to Mamook for now. Perhaps someone in the Lance Guard spied Cirilja as he fled. Alright. Before I go to Mamook. I'm upgrading my ring. to see you return in one piece, Magnanimous. We've heard from Elzal. So Cereal's schemes beyond the rift have been thwarted then? That is well. We've rooted the last of the echoes on this side of things, thanks in large part to Bakuljaja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after they reported sighting Cerealja somewhere near Gakdrak Descent. Bakuljaja is heading there now, but it would put our minds at ease if you were to accompany him. Of course. It sounds as if he's not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. He took us unawares. We tried to stand our ground, but he forced his way into the sky-deep cenote. Bakuljaja arrived moments ago, and immediately set off in pursuit after taking our report. I hope he can handle that slippery snake. If anyone would be fine, it's him. That said, Cerealja is wont to give up without a fight. We haven't a moment to lose. Perhaps I should make for the Mist Continent. No, it'd be all too easy for them to track me there. I have no choice but to return to the Rift. It's over, Cerealja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Already there upon me, I must set aside my pride, if only for a moment. I beg you wait, my king. Your king! If Talilal is to return to his former glory, the Mulja require a worthy leader to unite them, and there remain none more worthy than you, the elevated chosen. Indeed, I have no doubt your father too longs to see you take your rightful place upon the throne. So come, Bakuljaja, come with me too. So you would tempt the lapdog with, not with a bone, but a crown. I didn't expect your bravado to give way so easily, Cerealja. You won't be gloating for long. Ah, what fortuitous timing, you three. Please, will you not convince our dear Bakuljaja here to stay his blade? After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home for your twisted ends, you expect us to help you? I wish to make amends, yes, amends for my transgressions. You were cursed as a child and never age, is that not so? Being made from memories as you are, it would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm fine just the way I am, thank you very much, and since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two? I can return you home to Vanadil, to perish in a world which bears no ties as ill-befitting of adventurers of your caliber. Do you not agree? Let me send you back to where you belong. There's no denying I long to see our home, but I also long to see our friend here bring you to justice. Without me, you'll be stranded. You would really forsake your only means of returning home for this brood if you've but recently met? It matters not when we met, nor whether he means to repay any kindness shown him. He's our friend. We don't need any more reason than that. Fools, all of you! Such childish naivety is why you could never be king, and why you will inevitably play into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool, used and cast aside like so much rubbish, but I will be a tool no longer. If you would throw in your lot with the other refuse, then it would be my pleasure to mark this your grave. You will die here, mourning the world you will never set eyes upon again. You have the strength to stand on your own. So why? It's more fun this way. Our time together has been pretty fun, hasn't it? Wouldn't have it any other way. I will never understand such folly. Live long enough and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours. After you've atoned for your crimes, of course. Thank you, but what will you do now? What, you mean about us getting home? It's fine, really. This place has kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear Preesh, is remaining in this world truly your wish? Shantoto, but how? Might we save the pleasantries for a more tranquil space? I've grown tired of the unsightly decor in this place. I take it you're an ally then. Very well. Let us return to Mamuk. Well, the lava fell. He's back. Is she gonna speak in rhymes the whole time now? Oh god, I just did it. Make a rhyme every time. These Mamulja have shown me no hostility. How novel. Beastmen versed in civility. But where's the one who escorted us here? Is it rare for their two-headed ilk to appear? As head of their god, he has simply gone to apprise them of what took place in the Skydeep cenote. More importantly, Shantoto, might I ask? Silence. I hear the deafening screech of wheels in your mind turning. But fret not. You shall have the explanation for which you are clearly yearning. Oh my gosh. To begin, as I'm sure you already know, I hail from Vanadil, the one and only Shantoto. Oh, that didn't rhyme. And it was you who bested the magic doll. A rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall. There she goes again. I thought it peculiar that an echo would pit a decoy against us. Echo, an interesting name for the creatures we felled, much like you, born from memories of our home as well. The truth, what anyone with eyes could plainly see, well made like my dolls, but no true articles like me. So it really is you, Dox? Or rather a doll created by the real you, who now speaks through you. This is all a little confusing. Dox? Ahem. Even here, I'm glad to see you're the same as ever, my dear. My cross-rift research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in this interplanar space. I was being watched, the nerve, the gall, to end this liar curiosity. I sent this magic doll. To find both Juno and Windhurst here was quite the surprise. Not one but two faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was also a half-made Batask, shoddy work at best. The echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in the laying the city to rest. Soon after we found you, beset by more of those strange creatures. Not that they would prove more than a mere trifle for you, of course. In that first instant we met, I knew right away you posed me no threat. And yet, the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight. I could hardly resist to set you both alight. Oh! Might have guessed, Shantoto is wont to get a little carried away when the moon strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Cirilja, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vanadil, has been apprehended. You won't need to worry about any more prying eyes in the midst of your work. If the trouble has passed, then my work here is through. This doll would return home, but with you too. Both your love and cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive. Both our cores? Twould seem our battle with Shinryu took a heavy toll. If you wish to come along, you need only ask. Ensuring your safe passage is a simple enough task. The offer's appreciated, but I think I'd rather stay. There's still a lot of adventuring I've left to do here with Magnarmus. I would stay as well. I'll not deny it is a choice to make made with some reluctance, but if my life is short, I would spend it here on an adventure with my friends. You mean to find a way to Vanadil? That's a wonderful thought, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there? I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way. Then it's settled. We'll save our adventuring for Vanadil. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to our electro predicament by that time you arrive. But before we go, could you maybe see just a little more of Talialal? It's only right we say our goodbyes, and I've still plenty left to pester you about besides. I hear that right? You're looking to take a trip to around Talilal? In that case, there's at least one place I'd like to take you along the way. Nothing to contrast with Vanadil has been a real treat, so I'm coming along too. And that's that, my sweet. Just as well, something tells me I would regret leaving you to your own devices. I suppose the dirigible landing is a good place as any to start. When you're ready, we'll meet you there. Back to Talilal. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. Before I tend to my own business, I'm sure there's a few places in particular you'd like to visit before turning home. While you see the Alzal Priest, I'll show Shantoto about the city. Once everyone is finished, we can reconvene it. Yeah, whatever that is. If I didn't know better, I'd say but Cool Jaja has grown a touch more hospitable since first we met. Shall we start by paying a visit to the Lance God? They've been a pretty big help, haven't they? Alright, let's head to the Bright Bloom Post. Being our last time and all, I'd like to take in the sights a little along the way, if it's all the same to you. Welcome back. On behalf of the Lance Guard, you have our sincerest thanks. And I'm sure you already know Cerealia has been being held in one of our cells and awaits sentencing by the Wing of Reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Tyrell and the throne would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That said, I believe redemption is not possible. Bakul Jaja has proven that, though there is also the matter of lives lost at Cerealia's hands. But these matters you needn't concern yourselves with any longer. I take it you'll be setting off somewhere? We are, as it happens, home. We thought it only right to come say goodbye. Could you also pass along our thanks to Kikwazana? Yes, of course. I've no doubt he'll be sad to see you go, as will the rest of the Lance Guard. May you both have a safe journey. If we've no other stops to make, then let us make for... yeah, that thing. Last time, you take it. Let's go resprint. Well, here we are, though I see no sign of a Kuljaja. Perhaps the tavern keep has seen them. Come with colorful company today, I see. Will it just be the three of you? We're expecting two more, actually. Sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all her questions proved more time-consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did without a moment's hesitation. The Mulja of this world exceeded my admittedly low expectations. Before you all leave, I wanted to treat you to one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit. Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos here in Toledo will change your life. While the offer is appreciated, this doll needs only magics to be duly satiated. Wow, these tacos are as amazing as on teas. If I might have your attention, everyone, today we would offer you all a special treat. A treat for the ears. A special performance by Scoria, the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria. And of course it's unvoiced. She looks like she's dying. My, my. the chances we would meet again here of all places. She's been practicing every day since she left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Imagine our surprise when Brooke Evo approached us, asking if she could hold a performance at his establishment. Preach. So what did you think? I'm finally doing it, bridging the gap between Talil and Alexandria through music. Absolutely incredible. I'm glad that I got to hear you sing before I had to leave. Leave? Does this mean you're finally going back home? In that case, I'll just have to go and sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen. No doubt about that. Looking forward to it. Mouth-watering talkers and unforgettable serenading from Scoria. What more could I possibly want? Time, I guess. But there's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Alright, we're ready to go. And let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection home is the strongest there, and will help us on our way. Will you be seeing us off, or are you planning to stay? We've no cause for delay. I shall plot a course for home and show you the way. Concentrate on home. Hold its picture in your mind. Reach out with all your heart, and the path twixt worlds will answer in kind. Oh, well done. I'm impressed. Pupils worthy of merits, and that is no jest. I confess, you have potential. You're not all just all bluster. Certainly better than a certain total loser could muster. Alright then, until we meet again. I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. We had a lot of fun times here, didn't we? And met so many interesting people. I'll treasure these memories of Tyrol for all my days, however many that may be. And I expect to see you in Vanadil someday, you hear? That big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. Is it strange to think I will soon live alongside those self-same adventurers whose memories created me? Stranger still that you may too someday cross paths with them. Should that day ever come, I hope you'll afford them the same kindness you gave me. invite them on an adventure to create new memories all their own. I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more of the little time they have left. But you should come back for tacos sometime. We're comrades now, after all. We've always been short on those, eh, brother? Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, both Cool Jaja, Magnarmus. Suddenly seems so quiet now. Dry your tears, brother. You still have me. What tears? Out of the two of us, I'm the strong one. We should be heading back to Mamook. I'm sure Mother is curious how what's become of Alzal and Preesh. Back to Mamook. Alright, let's turn it in. Ah, you returned, Magnarmus, but where are Alzal and Preesh? Have they... Yes, Mother, they've returned home. A bittersweet parting, I'm sure. Those you consider friend are few and far between. I didn't say they were friends. They're comrades. Preesha, Alzal, and Magnarmus. Nothing anyone says will change that. It'd be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well before you go. I shudder to think what would have happened had not only Mamook, but all of Tali'Alal had you not come to our aid. Threatened by our own ritual magics, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electrope to serve such nefarious ends, which is why the techniques for conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden, never to be passed down to future generations. We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Wuklabat. We made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession, hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we were given a second chance. And so long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to their expectations. We've found the right path now, and won't stray from it again. We refuse to be a burden to our comrades. But cool, Jaja. It's not too late to find yours as well, Father. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that people need only the opportunity to change. Perhaps you're right, son. Perhaps you're right. If you're ever in need of help again, don't hesitate to call on me. Your enemies will rue the day they met Makul Jaja. Perhaps violence shouldn't be our first solution. You could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. Do you suppose Prisha and Alzal made it home safely? I hope they can come back and see us someday. Something wrong? It's nothing, just thinking of all we've been through. It was some adventure. Nice, you're in the raid now too. At the beginning of our journey, I had nothing. Only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle, we found our way forward, and eventually I would remember. I remember what it was I was fighting to protect. Something more valuable than any treasure. You fight to protect it as well, which is why I know we will meet again. Until that day, let us be off. Adventure calls.